Imagine stepping into a city that's just, wow, a sensory explosion, a vibrant tapestry, kind of weaving tradition with this like neon-lit future, a place that somehow overwhelms you and enchants you all at once. It sort of invites you right in.
Yeah, it really does.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into Tokyo, specifically how you, if you're going for the first time, can really make the most of a one-week visit to this, well, incredible metropolis.
Right.
Our mission. We've basically sifted through tons of travel guides, personal stories, expert tips, all that stuff to bring you the really important nuggets.
Okay.
Think of it like the essential tips, maybe some surprising facts, and those aha moments that'll make your trip not just, easy, but genuinely unforgettable.
And that's exactly what we're aiming for, cutting through all that information overload you get when planning for a city as huge as Tokyo.
Yeah, there's so much out there.
Exactly. So the goal is a clear path, a structure, so you feel properly prepared to experience Tokyo's unique rhythm, not just, skim the surface.
Okay, let's unpack this then. From your dive into all these accounts, what's the biggest thing you found? Why is Tokyo such a magnet, especially for first-timers?
That's a great question. What comes up again and again in the sources is this incredible duality Tokyo has.
Duality? How so?
Well, it's this massive, really electrifying city, right? But underneath all that energy, there's this surprising orderliness. It's actually quite easy to navigate.
Huh. So it promises excitement, but also comfort, even if you've never been.
Exactly that. Both exhilarating excitement and a weird sense of comfort. It's quite unique.
That's fascinating. Could you give us an example? Like, how would a first-timer actually feel that contrast on the ground?
Absolutely. Okay, imagine starting your day in Ginza. Super sleek, high-end district, modern buildings, luxury brands everywhere.
Right, very polished.
Then, just a short walk away, suddenly you're plunged into the organized chaos of Tsukiji Market.
Ah, the fish market.
Well, the outer market now, mainly. But yeah, vibrant, a total sensory hit, traditional street food, bustling stalls. It's that rapid shift. Hyper-modern 1 minute, deep tradition the next. That's Tokyo.
And it's not just tradition versus modern, is it? Our research showed this incredible mix of environments, too.
Totally.
You can go from, the crazy neon of Shibuya or Shinjuku, and then pretty quickly find yourself in these quiet, almost village-like areas. Yanako was mentioned a lot.
Yanaka's lovely, yes.
Very different feel. And you can even escape the city buzz altogether, right? Seaside's not too far. Or even getting views of Mount Fuji if you need a breather.
Exactly. And holding all this variety together is this unmatched efficiency. The train and metro system, consistently called one of the best in the world.
Yeah, everyone raves about the transport.
And taxis, too. People often find them surprisingly easy to get and, relatively affordable, especially if you've got luggage. It's a city really built for convenience. Like the sources say, anything you need at any time of the day.
Plus, and this is a big one for many people, that feeling of safety and how clean it is.
Oh, definitely. It consistently ranks as one of the safest and cleanest cities anywhere. You can wander around late at night, taking photos, whatever, and feel completely comfortable.
Which is amazing for such a huge city.
It really is. And then, of course, there's the food. We have to talk about the food.
Oh, yeah. Anthony Bourdain, quote, incoming.
You know it. Tokyo may well be the most amazing food city in the world. He talks about the unbelievable variety, places just stacked on top of each other.
And it's true, isn't it? From super high-end Michelin stars down to, incredible stuff you find in convenience stores.
Absolutely. The quality across the board is just outstanding, healthy, indulgent, whatever you want.
Okay, so people are sold, they want to go. Now, the practical stuff. This is where it gets really important for a smooth arrival. Beyond your passport, what absolutely has to be sorted before you even get on the plane?
Okay, first thing. Proof of your flight out of Japan. Onward or return journey. Immigration checks this pretty thoroughly, apparently, so have that handy.
Good tip. And the big one we saw mentioned everywhere. Cash. Yen.
Yes. Crucial. While, card payments are increasing, lots of smaller places, independent shops, market stalls, especially somewhere like Tsukiji, they're still cash only, or just strongly prefer it.
It's a cultural thing, isn't it? In some sectors.
Exactly. Deeply ingrained. But getting cash out is easy. 7-Eleven ATMs are your best bet. They work well with foreign cards, and they're everywhere.
Right. Then there's the lifeline for getting around and paying for small things. IC cards. Suica, Pasmo, Ikosie. What's the deal with these? Why are they so essential?
Oh, they're absolutely key. You just tap in and out on trains and buses. Super simple. But crucially, you can also use them at convenience stores, vending machines. It just makes everything so much smoother. No fumbling for change.
Yeah, and there's a trick for iPhone users, right?
Yes. This is a game changer. You can add a virtual IC card, ICOCA, SUIC, or Patasmo straight to your Apple Wallet. Then you just top it up using Apple Pay. No need for a physical card at all.
Wow, that's useful. What about Android users?
Less straightforward. Generally, you'll probably need a physical card unless your phone was actually bought in Japan. Something to keep in mind.
Okay. And staying connected. Internet seems vital there.
Paramount, yeah. For maps, translation, everything. Data eSIMs often seem like the cheapest and easiest option. You get reliable LTE data and keep your original phone number.
Good point. And offline translation packs.
Definitely download them. Google Translate, Apple Translate, get the offline Japanese pack, that camera function for reading menus or signs. Lifesaver. Truly.
Okay, planning ahead. Pre-bookings. This seems really important for Tokyo.
It really, really is, especially now. Popular spots like Shibuya Sky, you need to book that probably more than a week ahead.
Wow.
And Team Lab Planets. Forget about getting tickets on the day. Almost never happens. You need to book your time slot well in advance. Non-negotiable.
And this applies to some restaurants too, right? The really popular ones.
Yeah, those high-demand places may be famous sushi spots or certain yakitori joints. You might need reservations a month, maybe even more, in advance. Your hotel concierge can often help with that, which is a great tip.
Definitely worth asking. And quickly, visit Japan Web.
Ah, yes. Do the online customs and immigration forms before you fly. It's not strictly mandatory, but it can speed things up a lot when you land. Worth doing.
And just to clarify, the JR Pass, needed for Tokyo itself.
Generally, no. The JR Pass is mainly for intercity travel, like if you're taking the Shinkansen bullet train to Kyoto or Osaka. For getting around within Tokyo, your IC card is all you need.
Got it. Okay, so you're prepped, you've landed, you've got your cash, your IC card, your phone sorted. Now, how do you actually navigate this urban labyrinth without melting down? Where do we start?
The train and metro system has to be. It's simply the easiest, most efficient way. A huge network, different lines, metro, JR lines, some running express services.
But it looks terrifying on the map, especially stations like Shinjuku.
It can seem overwhelming at first, absolutely. Shinjuku is legendary. But honestly, the English signage is excellent. Announcements are often in English too, and station staff are usually very helpful if you look lost.
Okay, that's reassuring. And navigation tools. We saw some debate. Apple Maps versus Google Maps.
Yeah, interesting one. Many travelers actually report Apple Maps being slightly more accurate or giving better route options specifically for the trains in Tokyo.
Really? Better than Google?
For trains, potentially. But Google Maps might still be better for, say, finding smaller shops or for walking directions, where Apple Maps can sometimes be a bit less detailed. Maybe have both ready.
Good idea. Backup plan. Now, rush hour. We have to mention rush hour.
Oh boy, yes. Be prepared. Trains get insanely crowded, like truly packed like sardines, especially 8 to 10 a.m. and again 6 to 8 p.m. on weekdays.
Yeah,
it's an experience.
Very close quarters experience.
Definitely. And it really highlights that sort of shared social understanding. There's an etiquette.
Right. What are the key things?
Well, if you get on an empty-ish carriage, move right to the back or sides. Don't block the doors. If you have a backpack, wear it on your front or put it by your feet. Keep voices down. Phone calls are a definite no-no, and loud conversations are generally frowned upon.
And plan your exit, right?
Yes.
Especially at busy stations.
Yes. Know which side the doors will open if you can. And a really crucial point. Trains generally stop running around midnight.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Missing that last train can mean a very expensive taxi ride home. One source mentioned $50 for just a 20-minute trip.
Ouch. Okay, note taken. Avoid missing the last train. What about taxis otherwise?
They're good. Efficient, easy to hail, pretty affordable, especially useful if you've got bags. Remember, Uber in Tokyo just calls a regular taxi, not a private car like elsewhere.
But they can get stuck in traffic, presumably?
Oh, yes. Can definitely take longer than the train depending on the time of day and route.
And walk.
Fantastic way to see the city. Discover hidden streets, little shops, but be warned, Tokyo is huge EE. Distances are deceptive. You can easily walk for 2 or 3 hours between different areas.
So comfortable shoes are not just a suggestion.
They are absolutely non-negotiable. Your feet will thank you.
Right, let's get to the fun stuff. What are you actually going to do when you're there? The sources had some great itinerary ideas, grouping things together. How should we approach a week to really see these different worlds of Tokyo?
Yeah, this segmented approach is really smart. It groups attractions by area, so you're not spending half your day crisscrossing the city on the metro. You get to immerse yourself in 1 or 2 distinct neighborhoods each day. It makes it much more efficient and, I think, a deeper experience.
Love that. Okay, day 1. The plan is to hit both modern and traditional sides.
Exactly. Start in Ginza. Soak up that high-end, elegant atmosphere. Maybe check out the views from Tokyu Plaza Ginza. Then it's just a walk over to Tsukiji's outer market.
Total contrast.
Complete contrast. Dive into that bustling market vibe, grab some amazing street food, maybe find a hidden little traditional restaurant in the back alleys.
Nice. And for the evening, options.
2 main options suggested. Option 1, head to Shimbashi. It's packed with little bars and izakayas, lots of local office workers letting off steam. Very lively, authentic nightlife feel.
Okay, real local vibe, option 2.
Option 2, maybe better for a weekend. Yoyogi Park and the Meiji Jingu Shrine first. Very peaceful, and you might even see a traditional Shinto wedding.
Oh, cool.
Then walk through Harajuku, Takashita Street for the trendy shops, the famous crepes, maybe those donuts everyone talks about. The extreme street style isn't quite what it was, but it's still unique.
And then from Harajuku?
Walk towards Omotesando, more high-end shops, the MoMA Design Store, maybe the Nexu Museum if you like gardens and art. End the day in Roppongi Hills for the Tokyo City View Observation Deck. Great sunset spot, views of Tokyo Tower, book tickets ahead. Naturally, Mori Art Museum is up there too.
Lots packed into day 1. Any must-eat food highlights there?
Definitely the Japanese crepes in Harajuku. And if you're near Omotesando, Meizen Tonkatsu is legendary, especially the Kurobuta pork. Maybe Eiswelt gelato for those cute animal-shaped gelatos, but often weekends only.
Okay, day 2. Iconic Shibuya and quirky neighborhoods.
That's the idea. Start with the absolute icon, Shibuya Scramble Crossing. You have to experience it day and night. Find the Hachiko statue famous meeting spot.
In Shibuya Sky, right? The new viewpoint.
Yes, the super popular observation deck gives you that amazing top-down view of the crossing and the whole city sprawl. But again, book well in advance.
Got it. Shopping in Shibuya.
Loads of options. Shibuya Loft for cool homewares and stationery. Don Quixote for, well, absolutely everything imaginable, kind of chaotically. Or Shibuya Hikari for more curated Japanese brands.
And for the evening, maybe after the intensity of Shibuya.
Yeah, after Shibuya's buzz, maybe head somewhere more chill. Shimokizawa, Daikanyama, Nakameguro, Ebisu. These areas are often called the Brooklyn of Tokyo.
Oh, okay. More laid back.
Exactly. Residential feel, lots of cool independent cafes, vintage shops, great little restaurants. In Shimokitazawa, you can find the Shirohige Cream Puff Factory. They make Totoro-shaped cream puffs.
No way. Sold.
Ibisu Yokocho is great too, a covered alleyway packed with tiny, lively restaurants and bars. Great atmosphere. For food, maybe try Gukatsu Motomura near Shibuya. You get deep-fried beef cutlets you finish cooking yourself on a little stone grill.
Oh, cool. Okay, day 3. Culture, anime, and towers. Sounds like another packed day.
It is, but again, geographically logical. Start the morning somewhere peaceful, Yanaka, that quiet, almost village-like area we mentioned. Just wander the sleepy streets.
Nice, gentle start. And
Head towards Ueno Park. It's a big, pleasant park, good for a walk, and it's surrounded by museums, restaurants, street food. From there, brace yourself for Akihabara.
Electric Town.
That's the one. Video games, anime, manga, arcades, electronics stores, maid cafes. It's a full-on immersion into that side of Japanese pop culture. Sundays, they often close the main street to cars, making it a pedestrian paradise.
Wow. And after Akihabara, a shift back to tradition.
Exactly. Head to Asakusa, one of Tokyo's oldest districts. Visit the famous Sensoji Temple, it's really impressive. And walk down Nakamiya's shopping street leading up to it. Great for souvenirs and more street food.
And then views.
Tokyo Skytree. It's the tallest structure in Japan. Incredible panoramic views. On a clear day, you might see Mount Fuji. Consider going early or booking ahead. The base has shops and the Sumida Aquarium, too.
Okay, one more big thing for day 3.
Team Lab Planets in Toyosu, that interactive digital art museum. It's a really unique, immersive experience. You walk through water, interact with light installations. Unforgettable. Book ahead. There's apparently great vegan ramen nearby, too.
That sounds amazing. Phew, it's a solid 3-day course.
Yeah.
What about beyond that? If people have the full week or want other ideas?
So many options. Day trips are popular. Kamakura and Enoshima for a seaside temple town vibe.
What?
Or Fuji Yoshida for classic Mount Fuji views, especially the Teredo Pagoda.
It's in Tokyo.
Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden is stunning, especially in spring or autumn. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building has free observation decks. For nightlife, the tiny bars of Omoide Yokocho, Memory Lane, and Golden Gai in Shinjuku offer a nostalgic, atmospheric experience, though be aware of cover charges and photography rules in Golden Gai.
What about the fish market auction?
That's at the new Toyosu Fish Market now. You need to go very early, like before 5 a.m. There's a lottery system for the closest viewing platform for the tuna auction. Famous sushi places like Sushi Dai are there too. Expect long queues.
And shopping. Unique Japanese stuff.
Ginza again for the flagship Uniqlo and MUGI. Tokyo Station's basement is amazing Ramen Street, Character Street. Stores like LFT, Tokyo Hands, Don Quixote, Daiso are great for quirky finds. Stationery home goods. Nitori for affordable furniture. ABC Mart for sneakers.
Any unique temples or shrines?
Gotokuji Temple is the Lucky Cat Temple, covered in thousands of Maneki Neko figurines. Hai Shrine has a tunnel of red torii gates, a bit like Kyoto. Atago Shrine has the steep stairway of success.
And the Ghibli Museum.
Ah yes, Studio Ghibli Museum in Midaka. Essential for fans, but you must book tickets usually a month in advance when they go on sale. They sell out instantly. Hotel Gajon Tokyo is also interesting, a museum hotel, said to inspire Spirited Away.
Okay, loads to consider there. Now, shifting gears slightly, beyond the sights, what about the finer points? The cultural stuff, etiquette, things to keep in mind for a smooth trip.
This is really important. Japan has lots of, let's call them small rules and customs. They make sense within the culture, but might not be obvious to visitors. Reading up a bit beforehand on basic etiquette is really advised. It shows respect and makes interactions smoother.
And something else we saw mentioned a lot, the current tourism situation.
Yes, it's crucial context for 2024. There's a huge tourism boom happening. Sources talk about insane crowds at the most popular spots.
What's the impact of that?
Well, unfortunately, it seems to be leading to some frustration from locals and maybe a bit less respect shown by some tourists. Things like chasing geishas for photos, littering, trying to ride the deer in Nara, that kind of thing. Some viewpoints or areas have even become off-limits because of bad behavior.
That's really sad to hear.
It is, and practically it means expect long waits. Over an hour for popular restaurants is common, so book ahead where you can maybe explore less famous areas or just accept that convenience store meals or Uber Eats might be necessary sometimes.
Okay, good to manage expectations. What about tipping?
Right, this catches people out. Tipping is basically not really a thing in Japan. Trying to tip can actually cause confusion or even slight embarrassment.
So just don't do it.
Generally, no. One source suggested if you feel service was truly exceptional, you could maybe politely ask first, is it okay to leave a tip? But expect a 50-50 chance they'll decline. Best to just avoid it.
Good to know. And photography ethics. Japan seems very photogenic.
It is, and photography is very popular there, generally well tolerated. But respect boundaries. People will signal clearly, often with an X gesture with their hands or arms, if they don't want their photo taken. If that happens, just lower your camera immediately and respect it.
Just use common sense, basically.
Exactly. Don't take advantage of politeness.
Wow.
Be respectful. Remember you're a guest. If you feel like what you're doing might bother someone, just don't do it. Keep camera setups relatively small and unobtrusive too, especially in crowded places.
Makes sense. Finally, quick notes on budget and packing.
Good news on budget, relatively speaking. As of 2024, the yen is quite weak against the pound, euro, dollar, etc. So Japan is more affordable than it has been for a while.
Ballpark daily budget for food.
Sources suggest around 50 pounds or maybe 60-70 US per person per day is comfortable for food, less if you rely on convenience stores or markets. Most big attractions have entry fees under £20, $25.
And packing for a week.
Keep it light. Given all the train travel and potentially walking, a 40L travel backpack plus a small day bag is often recommended. Easier to manage than big suitcases on crowded transport. And all these points, the etiquette, the crowds, the photography, it really brings home that travel isn't just ticking off sites, is it?
No, it's about how you engage.
Exactly. How you engage with the place and its people, understanding those subtle cues, showing respect, especially when tourism is high. It changes your experience. You go from being just another tourist to being, hopefully, a thoughtful, appreciated guest.
Being present and mindful.
Precisely. It enriches your trip and helps preserve the experience for everyone else, too.
So, wrapping this all up, what's the big takeaway for someone planning their first week in Tokyo?
Well, our deep dive really shows Tokyo is the city of incredible variety, amazing efficiency, but also deep cultural richness. And thoughtful planning is absolutely key.
From booking those must-see spots way ahead.
To getting your head around the transport system, having that IC card ready.
And crucially, understanding those cultural nuances,
Ugh.
like the cash thing, the tipping, the etiquette.
Right. Tokyo really invites you to observe, doesn't it? To adapt, to appreciate the details. Often the biggest aha moments aren't the giant landmarks,
Like what?
like the quiet orderliness on a packed rush hour train, maybe, or just a small, respectful interaction with a local shopkeeper. It's an invitation not just to see Tokyo, but to try and understand it, to connect with a really unique way of life.
I love that. Exactly. So whether you're chasing those neon lights in Shinjuku, looking for serenity at Sensoji Temple, or hunting down the perfect bowl of Ichiran ramen,
Ichiran.
Tokyo is waiting, ready to unfold its many, many layers for you. So go explore, be mindful, and yeah, let us know what stands out to you when you get back. And here's a final thought to leave you with. In a city of such incredible scale, but also such meticulous detail, or even small things like taking a photo or riding a train, have this cultural weight. How might immersing yourself in Tokyo's blend of tradition and hypermodernity actually shift your perspective? How might it change how you think about efficiency or community or even just personal space when you get back home? Something to ponder.